Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 I need a gun. I need a gun. Oh, cool. Shotgun. Excellent. Excellent. This will do just the trick. Let's grab this and get it reloaded. Giddy up. 160. Oh, shit, shit. Right, I'm getting shot. Don't know where that's coming from. Oh, no, I can hear other people. Shit, shit. Oh, shit! Damn it! Hi, guys, and welcome back to Addicted Gaming UK. As ever, I'm Rob Sommer, and today we are back taking a first look at a new game. And that game is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. This is a new Battle Royale game. It's currently on closed beta, but it will be coming to early access very soon. And I think this game is pretty damned awesome. So, at the beginning of every round, you start off in an airplane. And the airplane is flying over the map, and unlike H1Z1, which this game will probably be compared to the most, it's up to you when you want to jump out of the plane. So, as I've done here, because I've played a few rounds, I know the map, I know that this area is a military base, so I've decided to jump out of the plane early. Because I want to get boots on ground as soon as possible and hopefully find some really good weapons in this area. Because I know it's a military outpost, so there's a higher chance that military weapons like assault rifles and things like that are going to spawn here. Now, I really like the whole being able to choose when you jump out of the plane, because it does add a little bit of strategy in. Like this area, I know a lot of people will be touching down here because it is an area that is awesome for finding weapons. So do I want to be in that throng and, you know, be a chance of getting shot by all these other players, or do I want to wait and, you know, hold off and get dropped off somewhere else? In this case, I've touched down straight away, run into this building, and I've looked out. Here is an assault rifle just waiting for me, AK-47, plenty of ammo for it as well. Awesome sauce. So I can get that reloaded, and I'm feeling a lot happier now. I've got a weapon. Now, another thing that I really like about this game is that, again, unlike H1Z1, this game has an absolute ton of different weapons, and they all handle slightly differently. So I've got an AK, and I've just found another assault rifle. So this is the Scar L, and again, this handles slightly differently from the AK. The AK is more a close to medium range weapon, whereas the Scar is like medium to long range. It's quite good. You can put it on a single shot and hit people quite accurately from range. I think in total there's about 4 different assault rifles. You've also got 3 types of shotgun, 2 submachine guns, a couple of sniper rifles, and a few different types of pistol as well. So there's an absolute ton of different weaponry. You can hear in the background there's a load of gunfire going on in this area, so I'm trying to get everything collected as quickly as I can, but I've run out of inventory space. So just like H1Z1, it's pretty important that you find a backpack and other items like that as well. There's also armor, so I find a helmet here and I pop that on. Now, this is still in the same building. I've moved downstairs because I've heard some movement down here. And there it is, another player. But unfortunately, my aim is off. I managed to wing him, and I shoot him again in the back there. But he's still moving. He's running away. Now, the sound in this game is really well put together. So my gunfire there, people will have been able to hear that. But you can also hear, if you listen carefully, that player's movement. So he's running around. What I don't know is he's actually doubled back. So I ran upstairs, he doubled back, he's outside now, and he's long gone. He's done a runner. But it's really important that you keep an ear out whilst you're playing this game, and you pay attention to that, because the sound is very important, and you can really accurately map where players are using sound. And to show that a little bit better, this is slightly further on, so we've got a few more players down. I'm just moving around in the airbase, and again, I can hear a player moving around. So I decide to place a little bit of a trap. So I leave that AK for him, because I think, oh, he's going to run in here. And there he is. He stops to collect the AK. I jump out, ambush him, few shots, and he is down. I can now move in, and I can collect his loot. I can grab the AK ammunition. And looking at this, he's got a lot of loot here. A lot of ammo, a lot of guns. It looks like he's probably been very busy. And quite importantly, he had a backpack as well, so I've managed to nick that off him. But again, I mean, if that player had got the drop on me, he probably would have taken me out. But because I heard him, I could lay a trap. Now this is towards the end of the round. As you can see in the top right hand corner, we're down to 21 players. And I'm just moving into the safe zone here. And as I'm moving up this hill, you'll just hear, I can start hearing gunfire. There it is. So I know there's a bit of a gunfight going up here. I carry on running for a little bit and then I drop into sneak mode because I'm aware that, I don't want to get noticed. I'm hoping that gunfire will hide my footsteps. And whoever it was has killed a player because we're down to 20 alive now. So part of me is hoping, I switched to my AK because I'm thinking, if I'm really close, maybe he's going to be looting this guy. I can sneak up on him and blow him away. But it doesn't look like he's up here. But as I just reach the crest here, I can hear some more gunfire. And as you can see, just down by that tree, there's a little shape. And that is another player. So I get one shot in. That was a good shot. That was probably his, center of mass or something. But there he is. He's making a break for it. But unfortunately, at the moment, I'm just using iron sights. I don't have a sight or anything. And, at this range, my accuracy isn't that great. So I'm not hitting him again. And he takes cover behind this tree. Now, the problem I have here is I've fired a lot of shots there. And I can hear other shots ringing out around this area. So I've probably given away my location. Like there, that was pretty close, that gunfire. And we're a player down. 2 players down, actually. So I don't know whether this guy's been killed. And unfortunately, I'm so enthralled in that. Boom. Someone sneaks up behind me. I don't notice the footsteps until the last minute. And I get gunned down. So it's really important that you're always paying attention to what's going on around you. Now again, this is a new round. It's about halfway through. I've got quite a lot of ammo and stuff like that. But again, I'm not really paying attention. I'm running around like a fool. I run at this building. And some fool gets the drop on me and nearly takes me out. I was really lucky there. I turn around, give him a few shots with my assault rifle, and he backs off. Completely my fault. He should have killed me there because I turned my back on him. He should have been able to take me out. He would have been aware I was running towards the building as well because I was sprinting. I managed to back off, pop a health kit. This is a really cool thing. So whilst you're using your health kit, you can actually drop out of it. So that manages to get a few shots on him, and then I finish him off as he's trying to get out of there. It looks like he only had a pistol. So even though he nearly killed me, I've managed to actually take him out. And then I can loot him, grab all of his stuff, and then use my health kit again. So I'll pop that now, and we'll get healed up again. So the health kits and things like that, and it's the same with bandaging. It takes a few seconds, so I think it takes about 10 seconds to use a health kit, about 5 seconds to use a bandage. But it is something that you can interrupt if you need to shoot someone. You're not locked into that animation, which I think is pretty cool. Now, this is the same match, but as I've been moving around the landscape, I've noticed this little red thing here. So this is a loot crate. This is like an airdrop. This is something that'll get randomly dropped into the map. You can locate them from this red flare that's going off. That'll draw you in. That'll let you know where it is. And these things contain like better weapons, basically. So in this case, as I open it up, it's got a sniper rifle. And this is a sniper rifle that I wouldn't normally find anywhere else. It's also got a shitload of ammo. But they do attract lots of other players. Now, luckily, I heard this Jeep coming up, so I've managed to hide. Now, I'm not sure what he's doing here. He's doing a little donut, but it gives me a chance to just plug him in the face. Quite an easy shot. He was travelling really slowly towards me. He couldn't shoot me. I've managed to take him out really quite easily. And I've also picked up this this bonus weapon. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned is this game also has like modifications. So you get different sights and things like that. If you look at my assault rifle up in the top right, you can see I've got a grip on my rifle, I've also got an extended mag, and I've also got a hologram sight. So these all affect the way the guns handle. The grip makes your shots more accurate, the sight obviously makes it easier to aim over range, and then your mags and stuff let you reload quicker or hold extra ammo. You get lots of different modifications for different types of guns. So I've got a silencer here for my pistol. There's also different grips and things like that you can put on. I think there's also an ACOG sight I think I pick up here. Yeah, there's the ACOG sight. So I pick that up and I stick that on my sniper rifle. So I've tooled up my sniper rifle, and I'll show you how much different these weapons are to the standard ones. I've got some gunfire going on behind me. There's a bit of a gunfight going on there. The reason I'm running away from it is because the map is shrinking. And what I want to do is I want to get ahead of those players. I want to get to the safe zone so I can probably like lay down an ambush or something. It's much easier if I've got those players running towards me and I can just snipe them. I don't really want to get mixed up in a close range fight. Now here I can hear gunfire just off to my rear left. So again, I'm kind of paying half attention to that, but I do want to get ahead of it. Now this sniper rifle is an absolute ton more powerful than the standard weapons. As you've seen earlier, the assault rifle and things like that, it takes a couple of shots to put a player down, especially if they've got body armor and things like that. But the sniper rifle is an absolute beast. So as I'm just approaching this ridge here, I notice something out of the corner of my eye. So just by that rock, I can see a little shape. I zoom in and it's a player. And boom! One shot, headshot, bang, takes his head clean off. One shot, one kill. That is what I'm talking about. And as I'm running up here, I notice another player running across the field and snap, hit him in the legs. And damn it, I just missed my second shot. If I'd hit that second shot, that would have been another player down. Now unfortunately, I'm not in a great position here, because I've fired 3 shots or so there. These shots sound differently. As you probably noticed, all the weapons sound slightly different, so you can differentiate between a sniper rifle and assault, pistols and things like that. In this case, I've fired off 3 sniper rounds, so they're pretty loud. Players will be aware of that, and they'll be having a rough idea of where I am. This guy up ahead, he knows where I am because I've just been shooting him. He's hiding behind that tree. In third person, he'll be able to see me sneaking around here. I know I've got players coming in behind me. This isn't a great position. I need to do something here. I can't run away from this tree because that guy will shoot me. I need to keep an eye behind me because I know there's at least one player coming up behind me. And if you can notice there, that the shimmering, just in the background, you see it a little bit better here through this sight. That shimmering is the force field coming in closer. He gets off a shot there, but it's wide. I just want him to stick his head out, just an inch. Just an inch, and then I can snipe it, I can take his face off. Now, as that barrier touches the safe zone, it moves the safe zone. So now I'm no longer in it, and I'm like panicking a little bit. So I want this guy to move out. He does. I get another shot on him, and somebody else takes him out. And unfortunately, as I suspected, there was somebody sneaking up on me, and he managed to get the drop on me. But 4 kills, finishing 13th, isn't too bad. I think, you know, I'm a complete noob at these games, so I'm quite pleased with that. That's quite a good showing for me. And that, in a nutshell, is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I have to say, I'm absolutely loving this game. I've enjoyed H1Z1 in the past, but it's not really been a game that I've ever stuck at. I mean, it's been out for a while now, and it's still got an absolute shit ton of bugs in it. Annoying things like cars that just explode for no reason. There are vehicles in this, and they do handle a lot better than they do in H1Z1. So this game is currently on closed beta at the moment. It is coming out on early access soon. But if you would like a chance to play this game before it goes on early access, I will be giving away a beta key this Friday during my live stream. So if you want to be in for a chance to win that, what you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss it, and make sure you watch the live stream this Friday, and you might win.
Good day, sir.
So yeah, now good day.
I'm throwing this steel into the cactus. It's useless.
Is that how I'm ending the episode with a good day?
Good day, sir.
Good day. Good day. The end.